Hi, and welcome back. We've spent the past 4 weeks, speaking about goals, goal setting, goal achievement, and how to track those goals. This week, I want to talk about time. You need time to implement the advice that I give every post, or at least do something besides work. Most sales pros I speak with state they don't have enough time to get everything done as it is. So, how do you squeeze more time out of your day? Nobody has enough time, and yet we all have 1,440 minutes in every day. You don't squeeze more time out of the day. You have to maximize the time you have. Let me explain where I started. I previously started my day by 1, looking at email, and 2, let's decide what I'm going to work on today. I felt the same as everyone else. There's just not enough time to get it all done. Most of my day would be spent in reactive mode. React to the phone call, the email, the meeting request, or the problem of the moment. I luckily stumbled upon some great blogs and podcasts that have turned my world around. Where does your time go? The very first order of time management, in my opinion, is to review what you actually spend your time on each day. Now, let's be honest. Nobody's looking to grade you on what you're doing. Are you being the most effective with that time? Do you accomplish similar items in batches? Do you jump between tasks that both have pending deadlines? Is your day planned out the night before or very first thing in the morning? Do you look at email before starting your daily task? I've found that most people don't study how to improve their time simply because they don't have time. The first step you must take is to create space, free time, to understand how to best use your 1,440 minutes. Well, really, let's knock that down to 960 minutes because you need to be sleeping at least 480 of those minutes. The easiest way to do this, and trust me, it won't be easy, is to use a time log. Number 1, find your mistakes. Log how you use each working minute of the day. This in itself will take additional time, but I promise it will be worth it. The first step in the morning is to have a clean sheet of paper on your desk and note the time you begin working on a task and when you stop that task and move on to number 2. Don't cheat. Again, you're not being graded. Log everything from bathroom breaks to water cooler trips, if you work in an office, to coworker conversations about last night's game. This in itself will slow you down and help with task switching because you don't want to take time to write something else down. Number 2, after 1 week of time logging, review how your time was spent. On a separate sheet of paper, group similar items together. Review each group and put a note beside the group with an I or a W. I is income producing or goal achieving, and W is wasted. On all of the I groups, prioritize which produce the most results. On all the W groups, determine if this is something you could just quit doing. Now, not all W groups can be eliminated. If your company or boss requires call reports, this is not an item that can be eliminated or you might lose your job. However, your 3 hours a day checking Facebook can be eliminated. So, for items that cannot be eliminated but still have to be completed, determine if the task could be automated. For example, call reports can typically be easily automated. I am a huge advocate of sales pros using a CRM, a contact resource manager, to log all their calls, their meeting notes, and emails. This too can be automated to a great degree by using the right CRM. However, even though I automate this process, my company requires call reports to be submitted on their form, which negates me from simply running an automated weekly report for sales calls. Now, number 3, on week 2, the planning begins. Each night, or at the end of each workday, whatever works for you, Write out the task that must be accomplished the following day to produce more income or move you toward your goals. Group these tasks together so that all like tasks are being done at the same time. For example, working on all prospecting calls, then working on all quotes, then working on all follow-up calls. Number 4, take control of your time. Do not check email first. In fact, I recommend not checking email until 10 a.m. and turn off email notifications. Don't cheat. Turn the notifications off on both your computer and your phone. If most sales pros are honest, their jobs do not have true emergencies. Likely, no one will die if you don't check email until 10 a.m. And regarding notifications being off, true emergencies are not likely transmitted by email. They come in the form of a phone call. Now, while we're on the topic of notifications, in my opinion, social notifications should never be enabled on your computer. This is just begging for time to be wasted, and most people have notifications on their phones. Speaking of phones, when working on those batches of tasks, especially deep work like quotes or target accounts, put your phone in airplane mode, which disables everything from that little interruption machine. Get an hour of real work done, then turn the airplane mode off to see all of the notifications you missed over the past hour. Trust me, Aunt Bessie's pie recipe will wait. Leave me a comment on how you create more space in your workday, or jump over to the Facebook group and join in the conversation at facebook.com/salesexpedition. Thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to see you next week. And if I could ask for one favor, please sign up for the blog, because I don't want you to miss any content that comes down, and with the sign up, you'll always be notified. Until next week, have a great day.